Alright, this is something, like I've literally just woke up, but this is something I want to talk about, especially considering that I asked my mum, like I sent her a message, like it wasn't rude or anything, stop taking my money, give it to me. From now on, just immediately give it to me, and yeah, on Facebook, on Messenger, like how much of a cunt can you be, man? Over the past few days, like my opinion of my mom, my relationship with my mom has just it's just become irreversibly damaged. There's no way, there's no way that I'll ever be able to look at my mom with any semblance of respect ever again. And I would say it's sad, but I'm not sad over it. I'm not sad over it. Especially considering I've realized years and years of my mom's enabling behavior with my brother and his violence towards me and other people as well. It isn't really sad, you know. I'd be sad over someone like that. But it is something gonna be back in late classes. It's something I want to talk about. And that is financial abuse. I didn't, I didn't re so basically, early 2022, I had a job at late 2021 to early 2022. I had a job at Greg's. Greg's is like a sandwich place. Doesn't matter too much. The first boss that I had and the interim boss, first boss, very nice guy, this big, um, well, I mean, we can still say fat. He was a big fat guy. He was very nice. That was an insult. I only met him once actually. He's the guy. Well, the only time that I met him, he was nice. The interim boss was actually the friend. I mean, the mom of my cousin's friend from childhood. What was weird? I don't know how she remembered me, but that was the interim boss. Nice woman, nothing against her. But then the boss that was there that took over once the interim boss, because the interim boss is just there until the new boss comes, and it was like this woman in like her mid-20s, and as soon and what was weird because like I mean it isn't I don't mean like it's for someone to run a store, you'd think you'd want someone, like the interim boss that's, I think she was in like her 50s, 40, late 40s, 50s, that sort of thing. Then an interim boss started and just was like, just completely came after me. Like, one of the things she said was that I was too quiet towards the customers and I didn't communicate enough with the customers. So what she meant by that basically, what she meant when I asked for specifics is that I didn't talk with them enough. Like, what do you mean? Like, one of the rules was that you're not supposed to talk with the customers. So now you want me to make conversation with the customer, and you gotta remember as well at the store. Wait, can I show you? I'm just thinking, would it feel any Right. At the store is very small. It gets filled up quick. Sometimes you'd be in a line with like 10, 15 people. Like why would I want to talk to the customers and hold everything up? And I swear one of the rules was you're not supposed to talk to the customers. So now you want me to I know what you're thinking. Like how I word it, like make conversation. Like that seems like since I don't want to make conversation, I'm being rude. I'm not being rude. I'm trying to do my job. I'm working at Greg's as a cashier, not working as a stand-up comedian. Hi guys, how are you guys? I did say, "Hey, how are you?" But I never made a conversation because I'm not supposed to be making. Oh, Jesus Christ, these people are loud. But anyway, I get. And what was the other thing? there was something else, but no one ever taught me, and she was like really chewing me out for it. But I wasn't taught. Like I wasn't taught to do a lot of the things. Like literally, like my second day there, they just threw me out on the, threw me out as a cashier. Didn't teach me any, taught me how to use the cash machine thing, but like literally that was it. Like all the other things, like how to make food and all that, I wasn't taught. And I tried to explain that, but she wasn't having it. Like she said that I should have learned how to do that in my spare time. Like what the fuck do you mean? How am I supposed to learn to use a bloody industrial grade fucking oven? Like in my spare time? Like how's that? Because these these people are like am I supposed to learn that? How is anyone supposed to learn that? Anyway, I'll give me a minute. It is over here somewhere. Wait, no, there we go, found it. How is it? So anyway, I gave him my 2 weeks notice and left. Here it is. Look how small this place is. And you gotta remember as well, like this car park used to get guess we won't it won't let me like this car park used to get filled like pretty quickly and look how small it is. You think it's small from the outside, wait until you step inside. It is tiny, man. It is absolutely tiny and it get ram-packed. And there must have been about 20 people, the line was going out the door, and what you expected me to make conversation, ask them about their life story, give them a really engaging conversation when there's 20 people and there's what, two tills and 20 people, you know. No, and the second till as well, that was rarely ever open, was known for the one till. And I would have been serving like, well, and open. Like, if there's like no one else in the store, then I understand, and I did do that. I did do that. I did try and make conversation when I could. If there was ever like a little kid in, I would sneak on a second one. You know, I tried to be I tried to be a nice guy. You know, I really did. And they never, I would have thought if they ever confronted me over something, I thought it would have been that, like sneaking them a second one for free or sneaking them an extra one for free. But, they never, you know, they never confronted me over that. So, I don't know well, I guess they got bigger, I don't know. Guess they never clocked on. Actually, making it say clocked on makes it seem like I was doing something good. If they wanted me to pay for it, I would have happily paid for it. So, but anyway, left the job right. Then my mom, she kept saying to me, since that I left the job, that I don't get any money. Should the government stop giving her money over my disabilities? I'm not saying what disabilities I have, but this is what she kept saying to me for like a year and a half, nearly 2 years. And Skip, she repeatedly said to me that since I left my job, the government stopped giving her money, right? So when I started getting mental health counseling over some pretty, I had like what did the young people say, crash out, in early of last year. Like crash out obviously isn't the best word, but it relates. I mean, relates to you. Break down. I mean, I didn't break down, but I was in a very, very, very bad, bad spot. Don't want to get into it soon though, so don't you worry about that. But and I remember talking to the counselor over about that, and the counselor was like using like basically accusing my mom of stealing money from me, and I got angry. She was. I can't remember exact, but you can ask. There's this other guy. I'm just gonna say his name. His name is Dowry. He hasn't spoken to me in ages, but I don't know why. Like he's just completely stopped speaking to me. And basically, if you ask him, he'll tell you the same thing. I can't remember what exactly the exact words she used, but she basically, accused my mom of stealing from me, and I got angry, when I mentioned because I left my job, the government stopped giving me money, and I didn't get angry like I was throwing chairs. I was just like, how are you gonna accuse my mom of stealing from me? My mom's got, she works, she's got to look after all these people by herself. I don't think she's stealing from me. I wasn't angry and swearing, how I swear here, but I was just like, how are you gonna accuse my mom of stealing? Well, anyway, skip to a couple of weeks later, maybe a couple. I'm not too sure on the time frame. Gee, a couple of weeks later, I asked my mom about it, and she basically admitted that she was lying, and she started giving me pocket money. What was I think it was £100 a month, and I was satisfied with that, the £100 a month. And I didn't question anything. Then skip to about 6, 7 months later, I asked my mum because I was sorting something out with the dowry guy, like how much money do I actually get? And now, considering that this guy was involved, she couldn't lie to me, considering that he has, knowledge on this subject. He has worked with other kids that, I mean, I was an adult. I was about to say I still am an adult, but how do you unbecome an adult? He works with other kids with the same sort of I wouldn't say that I don't like using the word disabilities because, well, this is a nice waterfall. Anyway, but that's basically what she is. And she admitted that she gets £400 a month. So you know, for the past however long, she's been getting £400 a month. And until I confronted her about it the first time, she she was just taking the money. And even then, when she did start giving me the £100 a month, she was still taking in 300, you know. And yeah, £400 is like four, I mean, like $440, something like that. I don't know. Oh, we're in Canada. Sorry, I need to pay attention. But yeah, it's just like it really like the only reason she started giving me money is because she was caught out on her lie, and I defended her as well. And you know because I quit my job, the government starts giving her money. And now, I bet you're thinking, oh boy, you must be still getting the foreign. Nope, I get 200 a month now. She takes half. And to be honest, I wouldn't be so messed up if she didn't decide to have me at 40, then well, immediately drop me down the stairs. She didn't do it at least I mean, at least I don't think she did it intentionally. I actually seriously doubt she did it intentionally. But I wouldn't be so fucked up. I apologize for the words if you know, all that didn't happen, man. You know, and now she just leeches off that money. I asked her, stop taking it, stop, give me all. And for the past couple of months, I haven't been getting it anyway. Actually, in when I went to Ireland, I she did give me like 140 euros. I'm not sure how much that is in pounds. She'll give me like a little bit, but now that everything's, I haven't got it for this month anyway. and next month's about to start soon, and I assume she isn't gonna give it to me either. You know, I just asked her, stop. Like, it wasn't even an insulting message. I can't show you the message because I can't be bothered to edit out the names of people on Messenger. But it's basically, stop taking the money for yourself. Give it to me. I want my money. Give me all of my money. And that was it. And she blocked me. Just, you know, like, she's an adult as well. Like, hey, this is a grown adult's behavior right here. This is a grown adult blocking someone because, well, they don't want to give them any money. Now, on a positive note, real quick. It's this place. I don't know where this is. This actually looks quite beautiful. In my, I'm a very easy guy to satisfy. That rhymes. You know, very nice place. But yeah, there's just I've literally lost all respect, all my respect. When and this is the sad thing, but this is the truth. When my kids, when my kids, whatever their name is, you know, whenever my kids would be like, Papa, why are they saying Papa? Dad, what? How come we never hear about your mother? And I'm gonna straight up tell them why they never hear about their grandmother on my side, and you know, yeah, why they don't hear about any of my family with the exception of my niece. I'm sure you already know who she is. We've made, even though the only video left up is the quarry video, why she's the only one they ever seem to hear about. And it breaks my heart, man. It really does. It really does, man. It really does. But you know, my kids will never hear when I'm in my Connecticut mansion, you know, when they, when they ask, w- you know, God, I'm not crying. It's just, it's just a sad subject. When they ask, why does it keep making different bloody like it won't just put it in, it doesn't matter. When they ask, I'm straight up telling them exactly why. I don't talk about my family with the exception of my niece, because they all can go to hell. Like it's just the trail just runs. There's more things, but I'm sure I can save it until another video. But just trying to think if there's anything else. And you gotta remember as well, my mom's been taking this in for years. Like, I don't know what the time frame has been, but considering that I was diagnosed with various things in 2014, it's at least been and plus, we don't need to get into, so yeah, 2014. So at least what 10, 11, at least 10 and a half years. She's been taking this in. I doubt she's been making £400. I doubt it's been £400 consist, but maybe it has actually. So let's say 2014. Let's just so 10 years in months. How much is that? 10. 120 months. 120 times 400. No, let's just do 100 times 400 quickly. What's that, like 40,000? I am really not good at maths. That's 40,000, isn't it? 40,000. What's that, like 66,000? How close? And it freezes once again. Yeah, let me just open up a new one. Oh, 48,000. So she's £48,000. And let me tell you, buddy, judging by my situation where I am now, I haven't taken in anywhere close to £48,000. And you can believe that. You can believe that. 48,000. How much is that in dollars? Jesus. GBP to USD. That's $60,000. Like, for the American. Yeah, you know, it's just this is the definition of financial abuse. You know, and yesterday as well, like what she brought back, she got me a Tesco meal deal and some meal from Tesco. You're probably wondering, hey Ben, why are you complaining? It's because she's getting £400 a month. And what does she bring back? A Tesco meal deal and some like £2 burrito thing. The burrito thing I actually liked it. I'm trying to get more into Latin food, Latin culture really. Spanish, when I say Latin, I mean Spanish also, because Spanish for some reason always seems to be thrown out. Especially considering that my future wife is a Latina, you know. Yeah, I'm trying to make it more light, but what really going on? What's really going on here is not really light at all. 48,000 over the course of what 10.5 years. And you got to remember as well all the other things as well, like child support. Like that's even more. That's even more. And she gave me £100 a month until I got the dowry guy. Then she bumped it up to 200 a month. And even then, like you know, even though last month I got some euros when we went to Ireland, this month and for next and the month before January, that's December. I didn't. Wait, are we in March now? What? No, we're not in March. We're still in February. December didn't get anything. November, I did get something. In yeah. So it's sporadic, very very sporadic. And I mean, what else is there to say? I just want to go around Connecticut on Google Maps now. But there's really much of an interesting video idea. I mean, I'm just gonna end this here and think of something else to talk about. But yeah, it's I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say other than my children will never know. their grandmother on their dad's side, you know, they will, they will never know anything about their family on their dad's side with the exception of my niece. You know, I'm more than happy to tell them about my niece. Me and my niece are like the US and actually US and Canada is an example right now. Me and my niece are like Norway and Finland, Sweden and Norway, Britain and Ireland currently, not historically, but currently, Britain and Ireland, all nice with each other now, you know. But everyone else, it's a different story. I doubt they're gonna care too much because they're gonna be in a nice big Connecticut mansion overlooking the sea, and I really don't think they could care if they don't know about their dad's side of the family. Um, like, all right, I'm gonna finish it now because I think I've done this 3 times where I've been like, oh yeah, I'm going to end it, and I talk about something else. Nothing else to say. Thank you for watching, and I am out.